He hand me the phone.
What's going on?
I need to call the police.
Wow, this is very important for you to call the police.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Hope everything's okay.
Operator. Yes, okay, let me read. What's my 911 emergency? Okay, I'm scared, first of all. You scared?
I don't know. Should I be?
Okay, yeah, he's scared too. Okay, so we scared because we not sure how Kay gonna act.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about it. She's staying in Texas. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we really, really scared because they showed us last time that she was gonna be acting up. Ooh, my anxiety, Lord help me, Jesus.
Baby, it's gonna be all right.
And so I'm not sure when she gonna act up. So I know it's coming because she's just like really, really happy and stuff. And it's just like, I know it's coming. Oh, I think she got sad. I think she hear me. Oh my God, I gotta go back. Oh, we gotta go. We can't even feel that. Like, gotta go.
We keep it.
Yeah. LY.
Welcome back, KOED family. Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife,
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
And this channel is Kourtney and Eddie. We talk about relationship reviews, and tonight we're going to be talking about Married at First Sight. It was a very, very good episode.
It really
very
was.
good episode.
Yeah,
Best episode of the season so far.
So far. So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow on all social media sites, you guys. Follow us, Kourtney and Eddie. Kourtney and Eddie, hashtag underscore, all it, whatever, follow us and comment. Before we get into it, I first want to apologize for the blasphemy that my husband has just did on this channel by wearing that Auburn shirt, because I know we roll tide all day.
You roll tide.
So I do want to apologize.
No,
I know we done cussed some of y'all out and y'all is offended, but it's okay.
Eagle, baby.
It's okay.
Eagle. That's right. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, we barely beat Georgia State, but that's all right. We coming back.
Yeah, but roll tide. But yeah. So what I'm wearing today, the lippy, you already know, is from the Lip Bar. So if you want to get a discount on makeup from the Lip Bar, please go to our description, my affiliate link down below to get your discount on today, KOED fam. All right, you guys. So I think that's all we got. The promotions, yeah?
That was a shirt.
Yeah, because you promoting Auburn. So I'm promoting KOED Wear. Yes, that's what I do. KOEDwear.com. You can purchase it. Okay, girl, bye. Because girl, bye, you scared me, girl.
Why you threw a little shade at me?
I did.
Why?
Shade, baby.
Well, yeah, I wear this Auburn shirt costs some of my money goes to Auburn, okay?
It went.
Oh yeah, it went to Auburn, and I want my name on that scoreboard. Well, how you donate money to the school? They such and such donated $200,000. Yeah, I might only donate $20, but I still want my name on it. I did say that, baby. I did say that. I want my name on that board.
All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. It's called Caution Feelings Approaching. I think that's what I wrote, But it's Married at First Sight. All right. Okay, so now, let's get into it because I ain't excited. So Rachel and Jose sit down because y'all know he acted the whole plum fool last episode, right? He scared me, you, everybody told Rachel to run, honey, because y'all knew it was something up with him. But he came back and they had to sit down and they wanted to talk about what took place. And so it didn't seem like Jose still wanted to apologize or he knew how to. You know what I'm saying? So Rachel was like, she said she didn't have the apology that, she deserved. And he said that he didn't try to lock you. I didn't try to lock you outside at 1 o'clock in the morning. I told you, how protective I am, and I was like, come on, dude, that's bull crap. You did that petty stuff on purpose. Even Zach called you out.
Yeah. I know you about to read, but I'm saying you smacked like you about to read. I know you, man. I don't know why you think I don't know you. You about to read. Come on, man. Come on now.
I did what?
You was about to say something else. That's why I let me step in real quick. But no, yeah, come on now, Jose. That was a flimsy lie. I didn't mean to lock the door. You didn't mean to lock your wife out. Come on, bro. I'd rather for you just go ahead and be honest. Yeah, I was mad and I locked you out. It was petty and I was wrong and I apologize. Yep. That's what you should have done, but you gonna stick to that lie till you go to your grave, ain't you?
Yep. So she was like, the way you talk to me made me feel like that was my husband's personality. And Jose said that he needs to cool down before, we can have a conversation. Like, and I do understand that sometimes everybody don't deal with everything the right way. So, like, if you have a disagreement or if you want to talk about something and everybody heated, then he was like, first I need to cool down. Give me a while.
That's you right there.
Give me a while. And, then we can talk about it. And she said that, you gave me a half let's say that he did apologize, but it still was a half apology, but it was more sincere than it was in the beginning because...
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It wasn't, but here's what I got to say about that, with Jose. When you're wrong, you're wrong.
Yeah, you got to admit it.
You got to admit you're wrong, take the licks, take the beating. You're in the doghouse right now. Your main mission right now is trying to figure a way to get out the doghouse. Yep. Okay, I don't care. You gotta apologize, get on your knees and beg. Well, you was wrong. Okay, she made a mistake, call you out somebody else's name. I get it. You upset, but you took it a little too far.
Right.
So, yeah, I know you don't like being chastised and be told that you didn't apologize good enough. I know you don't want to hear it, but you made this mess. Suck it up.
Yeah.
Deal with it. Eventually, you get out the doghouse, but for the time being, just suck it up, be a man. Say, okay, yeah, you're right, baby. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, I hear you. And he's rolling on with it. But you up there, like you said, he has too much pride to admit he's wrong, and all that's doing is making it worse.
Yeah, because she was just like, I'm not leaving. Well, she didn't say I'm not leaving, but she just didn't feel secure enough. So he gave an apology. To us, it was a half apology. But she was like, that's it. That's just what I wanted. Okay, now we can move forward. So I would say it was a little pinch of sincerity in it, but it wasn't a whole lot.
Not to be locked out your own house.
Well, no.
No.
So Brett and Ryan are doing a little scavenger hunt. So he doing a scavenger hunt. She got to go and search for all the little different things, which I thought it was cute. You know what I'm saying? And Brett said in her confessional that, hopefully they can move toward intimacy and maybe toward sex. Now, when we was talking, he was like, well, I thought it was her that was having a delay on sex.
Yeah, I thought I'm so confused. Because at first, I thought I thought Ryan wanted the sex. Now it seems like she wants the sex.
Well, it's more is that she's always voiced that Ryan is not putting forth an effort to even go to intimacy. They have kissed, but he's not touching her. He's not letting her know that she's attractive and that he's into her.
Well, you got a man that's been playing the field all this time. So when he touch a woman, he's figuring, no, it's going to go to the next level. That's all he knows, okay? Now he's trying to do the right thing by being a husband and taking it slow, because she said she wanted to take it slow. So in his mind, he said, well, if I don't touch her, I'm not going to try to pressure her to do what I want her to do.
No, he not even, in a way, it seemed like, I see this girl as just my friend, and I'm not attracted
that's what I'm
to
saying.
her.
He don't know how to take it slow. I just don't think Ryan know how to take it slow with a woman. He's so used to dating all these certain women, you know what I'm saying, and being a player. It's like this. You asked me a long time ago, when we first met, have I ever been in love? I thought I was, but apparently I wasn't, because I didn't know how to be in love or date a person, because I was just dating these women for one reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you was previously married too.
Well, yeah, but that was.
I mean, to me, when you get older, you understand what love is.
Oh yeah, you do.
And sometimes you can get married and you thought that you was in love, and maybe you was at that level. But sometimes I think love can go on a deeper level, because I've never, and I was married for 20 years, but I've never been in this kind of love before, so it made me question, was I ever in love?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. So, if you run around in your 20s and 30s being the oochie coochie man with all these women, That's all he knows. He don't know how to be romantic. He don't know how to take it slow. He just know how to hit and quit it. That's all I'm saying. Maybe that's what's the hold up is. Maybe that's the disconnect between them two.
So Kate and Zach go salsa dancing with Gil and Marilyn.
Was you scared? You weren't scared on that part?
I wasn't scared on that part. So, because she had attitude anyway.
She was in public with that make it
no,
worse.
because she did what she did, so I wasn't scared. When she showed herself, you know what I'm saying? I'm not scared, but when she just like extra happy. But it is the part that I want to see when she... Now, if they did not show that part when that girl pushing the people out that door and somebody holding her back, I wouldn't be scared. I was like, okay, it's going good. But they done already showed us something that
you know something's going to happen.
Something finna happen, so I know it's finna happen. So they doing a salsa dancing or trying to. They got an instructor there. So Kate, she just pretty much, okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I finna sit down. I ain't got it. So yeah, she went to sit down. She looked cute. Now she went and sat down, and so she was just like, I don't think I'm do it.
You're gonna still have these K fans in the comments said she didn't do wrong with that. Yes, you did. That was straight up wrong. You don't embarrass your man like that in front of people. Then on top of that, you allow your man to dance with another man in front of you, man.
He was like, she was like, Gil was like, you not gonna just try? She was like, So you gonna have him dance with the instructor? He can, I don't care.
That's straight petty. That's straight vindictive. But you know, y'all K fans, y'all say, no, that's Zach doing all that. Now, don't get me wrong, when Zach told her that day prior, I guess, that he don't see her in her future, okay, I can see why she's in her feelings. Yeah, he's wrong for that. I can see why she's in her feelings. But if you wasn't feeling that and you feel like y'all was going backwards, why go on the date?
Right. Or you should have had a conversation with her before.
But you went on a date because you want to be petty. You did that on purpose. You were being vindictive. And now that's just my personal opinion. That's what I took her from. Go ahead, baby. You know,
so yeah, you went ahead and jumped ahead, but Kay said that that, you know, when afterwards, you know, Gil said that, you know, how do you compare this dance to your marriage? You know, this that we're doing. So Kay said, feels, you know, I feel like, you know, I feel rejected because, you know, at the time, what you just said, that, you know, he said that he didn't see a future, then, you know, I feel rejected. And I don't feel like I should put forth an effort to somebody that don't see a future with me. Okay. And Gil was like, I get it, you know. So Zach was like, well, and then Zach said, why? Because I, you know, of course, didn't see a future with you. And I kind of said that backwards. So she said she wanted to feel wanted. And Zach started looking like, you know, looking a little like, okay, all right, I get it.
Yeah, it's like a light bulb went off in his head. And my thing is, once again, I go back, if she felt that way, she shouldn't embarrass that dude like that, in my opinion.
Well, he ain't look too embarrassed, but Brett...
Hold up. Stop. You danced for a whole nother man on national TV.
He did. It must have bothered him. I would have said no.
Well, he probably did. He probably took it for the team.
No, it looked like I want to learn. Instructor, show me.
But still, you got your wife. You know, even you got your other date friends asking, "You gonna dance with your husband?" And
she said no. So what? So
you think that was right?
I didn't say it was right, baby. But why is you blaming Kay for what Zach chose? He chose the dance.
Well, the point is, I got that, but all I'm saying is that she shouldn't went on that date.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying she shouldn't went on that date if she knew she was going. If she did that on purpose, she knew what she was doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She was being vindictive. That's all she was doing.
Okay. Listen, I ain't the K fans in the comments, so take that.
Oh well, you know how Gil was talking to Brett, but he actually talking to Malaya.
You can't get the names right. Let's move on to the next segment. So Brett calls her mom to let her know that her dog was vomiting, and you know, and that she's right now having kidney failure. So we hate that for Braxton, man.
Yeah, Braxton. you know, I like Bill
it was
Braxton. It was she.
Yeah, I think it was she. He. No, it was a she. So yeah, I think it was, but I could be wrong. But I think she kept calling her she. So yeah,
who named female dog Braxton?
And then they played that sad music. I said, oh, no, you're not finna cry. No,
who about to cry?
Me. No, you not. Get it together, girl. Get it together.
You're so soft. Yeah, you.
All I gotta do is just sentimental music make me cry. All right, so
that's all it takes.
Probably so.
They don't call you at work one day in the background, play some sad music. I say, why are you crying at work, baby? Yeah, I'm sad.
Yeah. Jose and Rachel. He said that. So they had another conversation when they were sitting down and
it was in the bedroom.
Oh yeah, they was in the bedroom. So he said that, you know, he pulled out these cards, and so he pretty much told her, you know, I thought I was a good communicator, but I realized I wasn't. So, you know, I made these cards so to kind of remind me that the things that I promised not to do, I promised to handle my anger better, to be less controlling, not to look, not to lock her out. Definitely, honey. That should not have been on the card. It should have just been common sense. So, he said sometimes, you know, it's not until you put your actions with someone else that you realize that you're not where you thought you were. You know what I'm saying? And like, I think me and Eddie had said this yesterday. You know, iron sharpens iron.
Get
That's
right.
what the Bible says. Iron sharpens iron. And so, who being petty right now? And so, anyway. You know, sometimes when you're dating, you may think that you okay and like I'm a good person. Talked about that yesterday. I'm a good person. I'm good to get along with. I'm cool. Da 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 da. Until you put with somebody, then you realize, wait a minute. You try to blame that person when actually it be you. You know what I'm saying? They made me snap. I got these. Da, 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 da. It really be you. So you realize that you're not what you thought you was, because if you're single and you stay by yourself and you don't never have to come in contact with nobody, then you think you're okay, but just put yourself up against somebody else that you trying to make it work with, and you'll realize, hey, I think I got a few issues.
I appreciate what Jose did.
Yeah.
I really did. I think, you know, he admitted that he was wrong. He admits that he has flaws. That's the first step. Admit that you got your flaws.
Right.
Point your own flaws out. He did that. He even wrote them down.
Yeah,
okay,
he did.
So now I give him kudos for that, but we need to see action behind it. Okay, we need to see you do the work. You know, all the talking, writing down is good, but we need to see you do the work. But that apology there to me was very sincere.
It was.
Okay, so I said, sometimes you gotta hit a bump in the road to expose your flaws.
Yeah. So you can work on things. Yeah.
And I know it was kind of jacked up that he locked her out and they had that argument, but maybe the argument in the long run was a good thing for him.
It seemed like it helped. Now, the way he went about it and his attitude through it all, no. Well, but it does seem like it helped.
It exposes everything. Now you see how he is when he gets mad. You never saw that.
Especially on TV.
Yeah.
And two, like we done had our bumps in the road, and it takes that one big thing to realize, you know, like, and then sometimes it makes you feel like, is this really worth fighting for? You know what I'm saying? Because it be put to the test. You know, those are the things that I prayed about before we even got married. So we had those little bumps in the road before we got married while we were dating. I said, let everything come up that needs to come up so we can deal with it before we get married.
Had me driving to a bowling alley at 12 o'clock.
And he didn't even know where I stayed.
I said, can you meet me at the bowling alley? I need to talk to you. I think about it.
I don't think I said I think of it.
I know.
And I blocked him on everything, honey. I don't know how he slipped up and
I found one way in. I don't know how. I don't know what happened. Maybe I called you from a different phone. But yeah, can you meet me at the bowling alley so we can talk? Yeah, I guess so. And she showed up like 2 minutes. I thought, oh, you weren't that mad.
Anyway, so Rachel said that she said, I need to, as far as her, she appreciated everything that Jose did. She said she need to be more upfront about, you know, her feelings. And now they got to rebuild again. And they got to rebuild what they had before. And Jose said, you know, that he said that he'll do. I forgot that quick. He said he will do what it takes because he want this marriage to work. That be the key right there. When a person say, I do whatever it takes to make this marriage work, you know, to me, they are trying. They're going to put forth an effort. Of course, they're going to take action behind it.
I say, I don't know anybody can say some good words, you know, so it's all by action. But like I said, this is a good step in the right direction for them. And we just have to sit back and see what happens.
All right, so Bao and Johnny, everybody's celebrating their 1 month anniversary, so they're doing different things. So they doing skydiving, and this was on Bao's bucket list. So
that's
you know,
a big nope for me.
I think I want to do it only because the people be on my back with me. Now, if I tinkle on them, then it's on them.
I don't know, man. I want no other man on my back. I'm sorry. That's why I said it's a big no for me.
So, Girla, I didn't put their names together.
Good.
I hope they still together because I didn't put y'all names together. So Gil and Mirla, 1 month anniversary. So he blindfolded her with the glasses. So
that was smart.
It was cute. It was smart. So he was like, "Listen, my wife don't like." She said blindfolds mess up her lashes. So let me just create some little glasses with the little blindfolds. And so he did a winery picnic for her. I was like, oh my goodness, that is so sweet.
Well, you know what? It was real questionable with them two.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but now I'm starting to dig them. I am. And Mirla, I'm starting to actually see her show not just physical affection. I'm starting to see a connection now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I am starting to see a connection. Even though she still complain and whine, but I'm starting to see a connection with them too.
I saw a connection when I said she was going to run up to him at that fire truck and she was going to kiss him. She had to pull back. So I've been seeing a connection. I seen that how touchy-feely she is and stuff, but now it's blossoming and it's more and more. And I would have to say that they probably one of my favorite couples. Yeah. Haven't seen no argument and they even talked about that.
They laugh, they joke.
But I know I do understand all couples don't have to argue, but when you're still getting to know each other, you're going to have probably some heated disagreements, and we haven't seen that on camera from them. Not saying they ain't had none.
They throw shade and petty now. Don't keep it real.
He said he asked the question, "How are we so far?" And he said for him, he said that you're whining. You say you don't want to do something like a child, but. I feel like that I got a child. So she was like, so you're comparing me to a kid? Like, yeah, pretty much,
That's a good analogy because when she do whine and she don't get her way, she throws a tantrum. Yeah. Give her a lot of pop put in the corner,
She said for her, you make me feel comfortable, we don't argue or anything like that. So, on camera, in the confessional, Mira was like, I'm happy. She said, I got what I wanted even more. Now let's go back to in the beginning, the experts gave her somebody ball. She didn't like ball. What else they gave her?
Yeah, somebody that's kind of frugal with their money.
Yeah, and then for him, he didn't want like this IG, woman that was into a whole bunch of expenses or whatever.
Maybe the expert guy just was right so far.
But like you said before, this is an experiment, and sometimes I do forget that this is an experiment. So they had the experience.
A lot of people forget about.
So they had to experiment with. Okay, let's take somebody that don't want these things and put them with what they don't want.
See how it works.
And see how it works. And for them, it seems to be working perfectly.
But then again, you gotta look at the person. Gil, like you said, you pointed out. Gil is even keeled. He's laid back, so he's patient. So so he can probably get along with a lot of people. Somebody like me, oh no. Second, third day, I've been out of there, man.
Yeah, because
I changed my phone number, changed my address. I've been out of there, man. I just couldn't deal with it.
Yep. So Johnny and Bal are talking, and he said that he wants more spontaneity out of her. He wants more
spontaneous.
He wants to be more. What you said, spontaneous?
Yeah,
is that the word?
I guess I didn't hear that part.
spontaneous.
That's what it is?
I think so. I don't know why. It's just when you said
hey, people in the comment, let us know. I know y'all will.
It's spontaneous.
You sure that's what it was?
Spontaneity.
That's what it is?
What I was trying to say. Either all of it the same.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Spontaneity and spontaneous is the same thing.
Look it up.
Where your phone at?
In my pocket. Don't worry about it. We got time.
Man, yes, the same thing. So, she said that, you know, well, touch me. Like, he was like, you know, he wants more affection or something. She was like, well, touch me. So it seems like Johnny wants her to do all the work and he don't want to do nothing. You know, it goes back to what Johnny said in the beginning, is that he like for the woman to be all on him and then he'll come in, but he don't have to try.
Johnny is kind of selfish, man, because when Bao said something about her have some issues at work and she was talking to him, she wanted him to like console her, and I guess he didn't pick up on that.
I'm like, how can you?
Man,
not
come
pick
on,
up on
man. You got that's a sixth sense. You got that sixth sense. You got the sixth sense. You had to pick up on, man.
Oh, the common sense.
Oh yeah, because your woman having a rough day at work, she's confiding in you, and all you doing is say, yeah, okay, yeah. Maybe hug her, touch her, say, baby, it's gonna be all right. Tomorrow's a new day. Say something.
Yeah.
You know.
And she was like, you know, she wants to cuddle more, you know.
She tired of being a small spoon. Well, she's a small spoon. No, she tired. Yeah, she's the big spoon. She won't be a small spoon, which I never heard of it like that.
But you can see it in your head,
yeah, I can see it in my head now.
So she said, and he was like, can we find some? What about something else? Because it's too hot. You know, we can cuddle for a little bit, and then I get too hot, and I'm like, Johnny, just stop it.
I'm starting to think Johnny's not attracted to her.
You think so?
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think. Because
he talked about the sex and how the sex was elevated, and you know they
you know, sex. You can have sex with anybody, but the point is you gotta have that attraction. And if you're attracted to somebody, yeah, you're gonna cuddle, you're gonna touch it, you're gonna know some things about her that when she's having a rough day, you're gonna pick up on that. I don't think he's attracted to her.
So I think that. Anyway, we'll talk about it. So Kay plans a musical studio. She plays a piano in the studio. Yeah. So I guess Zach is in. I can't even remember. Yeah, it done been so long. I guess he into music.
Yeah, he plays piano.
Okay, so she planned that for him. So she wants the happy Zach back. So she wants to go back to when they was all kiddie and all that stuff or whatever, giddy. She said that.
Was you scared in this part? You were scared in this part.
So she said. I think he asked a question like, what have you learned? So she said that she's learned to kind of get out of her own way. And he said, yeah, self-sabotage. And so she was like, yeah, self-sabotage. What?
When he was playing the piano, and you were like, yeah.
Slam that thing on that thing.
Boom!
So he said, Zach said, I think he said he learned how to kind of like put other people's feelings, you know.
In perspective, yeah. Because for some reason, I guess he's in his own little bubble, I guess. But yeah, I'm glad they learning their flaws and whatnot. Maybe that would help them. But I'm gonna stand my ground. Said both of these people need therapy.
Oh yeah, they do for sure. Zach said that he is surprised that Kay surprised him, and it shows him how much she loves me. And I think he said she loves me or he loves one of them.
No, he said she loves me, yeah.
So I was like,
And apparently she told him already because later on she said it.
Yeah. So I
was like, how you love somebody that quick? That's another part of being kind of...
What do you mean that quick?
That's 4 weeks.
Marilyn, what you mean? Jose and Rachel said they love each other?
I did. I'm trying to find a way to hate on them.
Now, with all the stuff they've been through, he went to his place to stay. They was in the, they had he was sick and he couldn't, so, they just done had a lot of turmoil. I guess she said, I love you, I'm gonna lock it down. So anyway, Brett had to put her dog to rest. I'm so sorry. So sorry. And we just get familiar with the dog too.
Yeah, I'm still picturing him looking out the car window, looking at the other dog.
Oh yeah.
On the steering wheel, looking out.
Yeah. So they're going to celebrate, I guess, their 1 month anniversary as well. So it seems like each person kind of did something romantic for their partner. So I think he planned this. He's celebrating like at the movies. We hadn't been since before the pandemic, and we is ready to go to the movies to relax in them chairs. chairs and stuff, and it looked like hers was what she was.
A recline. You know, they have certain. Yeah, they have certain movie theaters got like, you know, like seats like that.
Yeah.
Not like that one though.
Oh yeah, not like that one.
They got private seats.
Yeah, they got the table. She was talking about the little drink and stuff. And I think I had that drink in Jamaica. That one I didn't like it. And too minty and stuff like that.
Oh, throwing Jamaica. Ooh, I've been in Jamaica.
I'm ready to go back somewhere. And so anyway, so they're talking about, you know, Braxton, and you know, it seems like, you know, he don't really want to bring it up because he don't kind of want to dampen the mood, but then he also want to be concerned about her because it seems like she pressing through, and I'm quite sure she is pressing through. Well, you know,
and also he been through it himself, so you know how she's feeling right now.
So it seemed like, I'm like, why Ryan don't really want to even look her in her eye?
Yeah,
I noticed that.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
I was like,
maybe he's the type of person, I gotta see him around other people. Maybe he's, you know, he's something like me. I don't like looking people in the eyes. I don't know why. Maybe because I feel like they're gonna look in my eyes.
You like looking me in my eyes?
No, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Really? And I'm your wife? Because I was saying that's his wife.
Yeah, because I feel like when you look in my eye, you're trying to look into my soul.
Well, I need to see in there. Do I need to see something?
Some things you don't want to know.
I'm going to see everything there. And so they were playing their wedding on the big screen at the movies, which I thought was really, really sweet. So they're showing the different clips and everything. So going at that Ryan, then he had to say, you know, he felt like that in the beginning because, you know, he was hopeful, but now he just, I was like, my goodness.
And that initial rush has been going. It's gone away now from.
That's so sad.
And think about it before you go to the next one. He don't want to really tell her that because he don't want to hurt her feelings. So how long do you supposed to play along with this?
Well, till your 8 weeks up, honey. Then you say you ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
Coast along, huh?
Because she already know that's why she pulled back.
Yeah.
You know? So, Mirla had a romantic evening for Gia. I guess she said, baby, we finna do this in the house. Because, you know, it seems like Mirla really not like an outdoorsy type person. She like to be in the house.
Her skin might get delicate. She got a delicate skin.
I can tell it's like she always got some kind of, like, she just cleaned her skin. Like, her skin always looks so fresh. Like, she don't get no sun or put no makeup or nothing on. She just natural.
Some people can't go outside in the sun. You know, they got that skin allergy.
I probably don't think that's her issue, though. Maybe, because she want to go to the beach.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't know.
No, but she shouldn't sign up for the show. So Mirla had a romantic evening for Gil, and so we noticed that she kissed him, honey. She can't get enough, honey.
Yeah, she been doing a lot of lately. Look at her. All right, then.
So she kissed him, and it seemed like he got the little T-shirts that said, hers said, wasn't it him that got them?
Yeah.
Hers said, I am everything. And his said, I have everything I need. I said, it's so cute. You take notes. Was you taking notes?
No, sure one. Sure no
one. Do y'all couples wear matching T-shirts like that?
That is so corny.
Yep, so he'll wear one time only because I make him not today.
It'll be so embarrassed. People in the airport, ooh, y'all did it. Yeah, I don't want to talk to nobody in the airport. I just want to get on the airplane, fly out. Yeah. And so when you have shirts like that, it draws attention, and I don't want that attention.
It don't matter. I'm proud to be with him. So this lady in the airport had gave us $20 when we was on our way going or back or something because we had on them matching shirts, honey. They can get you some money. She said, congratulations. We're going to slide some, you know, that church slide. They slide that money in your hand. I felt
so weird when she did that. I felt like I was a hobo.
So they go over their vows, you know, that was read, and then they looked through the pictures, and she was just like all on him, like, oh my God.
I said, look at Mel. I hear you, girl. I picked you wrong. We
all did. Thank God for Gia being patient, honey, because if not, honey, you've been just like Jose. Get out. He would have been, get out if you would have got a Jose, honey. Get out this house. Because, So I was wrong because, you know, we did call you Marilax.
Yeah, so I apologize. I take that back. So, you know, we was wrong this one.
We are rooting for you all.
Yeah, we are.
Hopefully you're still married and everything.
But I'm not wrong about Kay. I'm still right about it.
So Mirla said that she didn't know that, you know, she knew that you know, she really wanted to do Married at First Sight and everything. She wanted to be married, but she said she really didn't know it was going to be this good. So,
like I said, I enjoyed this episode because I saw a lot of happy couples this time.
Yeah.
It gives a lot of romantic things, and, you know, it gives you hope that love is still in the air.
Right.
This episode. But we're still waiting for that one.
So Mirla was, to throw somebody out. Mirla was all up on his chest and stuff like that because he had said, like, it's like your family just was like, okay, get her, you know, good luck with her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Get her off our hands, yeah.
So she was just rubbing all on his chest and stuff like that, baby, just rub and just like,
we doing a video.
Ooh, you must be getting turned on. Okay.
No.
So anyway, so Zach decided to take Kate on a vacation. Maybe it's like to the hotel.
Because they missed the honeymoon. He was sick.
I know, but they'll say vacation, so I guess it's just to the hotel.
What was the old song back in the day? Back to the hotel. I forget, it was old West Coast. So anyway. So I know that he don't know none of this song.
He had a romantic room set up for her. He had the flowers, trying to recreate the honeymoon type of scene.
Was you scared? You weren't scared yet?
Trying to recreate the honeymoon type of scene. And so he picked her up.
And threw it on the bed.
Yeah.
I said, don't throw it too hard. We don't want to get mad.
And so he was like, you know, well, you light now because she had on that big old wedding dress and everything. So I thought that was cute. He said that he wanted to know how much, you know, he wanted to let her know how much she means to him and stuff. And so he got her a bracelet. Yes, he did. And it seems like he got her a bracelet with their wedding date on it. And Kay said that, you know, she said on confession, she said, I do love him. So, yeah.
Ooh, love. The L word.
Mm-hmm. 2 hours later.
You scared then?
What was it like that?
SpongeBob.
Yeah. 2 hours later. I was like, I was scared when they did that.
And she was actually scared,
I
man.
was. I had to pause. I said, wait a minute, I got a bracelet. I said,
she was scared. And I was too. It brought those old memories back, you know, like, she was, I was telling her, if you're scared, think about what he's going through. You know what I'm saying? Because people like that, you don't know what's going to set them off.
Yeah, because you've experienced
it.
I
experienced it. You got to walk around on eggshells, like when he threw her on the bed. Not just imagine he threw her too hard or she didn't land right. She just said something out the way and ruined the whole mood. You know what I'm saying? And I've been through all that before.
Right.
And people saying, I'm not team Zach, but I have been through that, so I understand where he's coming from.
Right.
You know, when you've been through a relationship that's been that toxic and that turbulent, just, you know, when you finally get out of that relationship, then you try to get into another relationship. If you see the slightest hint of that, you're ready to run. You know what I'm saying? So
I get it. So we had to pause it to see, oh my goodness, this probably finna be it, honey. We finna see it. No, honey, she got the camera. Was like, we had got hungry and stuff, so we decided to come down here. It's like 2 o'clock. Was it 2 o'clock in the morning? 2 in the morning. So they had got hungry.
Why they got hungry?
Because they had worked up some engines. They had did some sweating and stuff like that.
They were sweating?
They probably was sweating. They exerted some energy. And so they had to come and get some food to get some energy. So she was
happy. Ooh, and Zach was laid back like that. Ooh, what y'all been doing?
Yeah,
y'all was doing the oochie coochie.
So, let's move on to Jose. And Jose, why is it always the little people that drive the big vehicles?
Man, you know what? When he parked that truck, I said, man, if he had parked next to my car.
Oh, you would have been mad.
Oh, man. Ooh, I was like, he had got that truck and parked next to my arm and dumped him to the moon. So he's a smile.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he's surprising Rachel. So another blindfold. So he got her on a blindfold.
That was nice.
He surprised her with a dinner on the baseball field. You want to talk about that?
Well, she's a big baseball fan, and to me, he remembered that, and he walked her out there. She was trying to feel what she was walking with her feet, which was smart because you can feel the grass and the dirt. First, she thought she was at the beach.
She had her shoes off.
Yeah, no, she had shoes on.
Okay.
You can kind of feel it through your shoes.
Okay.
And she thought she was at the beach when she felt the dirt. But no, you're not at the beach. So, so he took the blindfold off and he had I think it was on don't want to say pitcher's mound or something like that, but he had the little table out there. And they ate, threw the baseball, and gave her a little jersey. I thought it was nice.
It was nice. It was real romantic.
Yeah, so, especially for something she liked. She liked baseball.
Right.
Some women don't like sports. It probably want to, you want to know. And it probably wouldn't have done them any good. But, yeah, for her, I thought it was sweet, man. Good going.
I don't like sports, but if my husband want to go to a game or do something, then I'm all game. I'm in there. But, to do it on my own, So that's when you are in a relationship and you in a marriage, then you do sacrifice stuff for your partner.
Yeah, because I didn't want to go to Jamaica. She wanted to go to Jamaica.
But he had a good old time, Chad. So anyway, so Rachel was saying, well, some things that we still gonna have to discuss and stuff. So he brought up the joint checking account. Well, he brought up the, joint checking account. So he was like, well, we don't have to do that and stuff. She was like, oh my goodness, that's good to know, So she appreciated him for that. And she said, I'm glad we went through what we went through because it kind of put us into all this other stuff coming up, and we're having to discuss it and have a conversation about it. So Johnny visited his friend.
The one he should have married.
Why he didn't get married to her? She probably wasn't putting up with his bull crap either. She was like, honey, let me.
And she probably see how he was, saw how he was, and
she know how he is.
I can't deal with you, dog.
So she hurt herself, and he, over there brought her something to eat and stuff, and he just pretty much talking about, the relationship with him and Bow. And she was saying Johnny keeps focusing on the negative things, like he's gonna ruin the marriage if he keeps doing that. And she told him, okay, so if she ain't made no move, you make the first move, like you good at that, like you're not shy.
I just don't understand. It's like he forgot how to be around a woman, man. Like you said, he knows how to make the first move. That's why I keep saying he's not attracted to her, because if you're attracted to somebody and you stand, make the first move.
Well, he was attracted to that big old booty.
Yeah, because that big old booty kind of wore off on him.
So Val talking to her friend, and so she was saying, well, Johnny, is not intentional. Like he doesn't initiate intimacy and stuff. So she said, that's when she said she always the small spoon. She always the big spoon. She want to be the small spoon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She want to be spooned, not doing the spooning. And when they was doing the spoon or whatever, was he not trying to tell her where to put her hand? Don't put her hand right here. Put it right here. Put it right there. Whatever. I was like, go on, Jenny. And so, and I think she did say that something about cooking, but she did say that she's acts of service. That's her love language. So
it is. She's act of service, and she likes to cook. So she tried to cook food for people to combine both of them together. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why she don't cook for Johnny.
No, because Johnny rolled them cameras, rolled them receipts, honey. So anyway, all the couples are out and they at dinner. So I forgot what it's called, but the Instagram of Married at First Sight, I follow 2 on Instagram, and it's like MOS. I think that's the black people. But I think when I read this, they was like Pastor Gil. So yeah, they called him Pastor Gil. So that's what it seemed like. He is the pastor.
And Mela, the first lady, because she showed sit by her side like a first lady. Like
they walked in there like AKA, honey, representing pink and green.
Yeah.
So did he having a whole pink suit?
No, white pants.
He had on pink, baby.
Yeah, I know he had it on pink. Yeah. But he had a pink jacket on and white pants.
Yeah, pink and green.
I was like, dang, dude, your pants tight.
So Pastor Gil, not Cal, because when you see Pastor Cal and them, when we seen them one time?
Yeah, in this episode, yeah.
So, and so he asked a question, and the reason I think that they put him or her, because she don't really say nothing.
Or the first lady.
Yeah, first lady just sit there and look cute. So the pastor.
Typical first lady.
Yeah, right. So the Pastor Gil was asking the questions, and I think we talked about this off camera, like. The reason they put him production, because this is production.
Oh yeah.
Because their relationship seems to be doing
toxic.
Right. Seem to be doing pretty good and going pretty good.
Yeah. They always take the strongest relationship.
It seemed like it because that's how they did
Vincent and Bree.
And that's how they did
Woody and Money. Ooh, Married at First Sight genius here, boy.
I said that before, and then you snatch the words right out of my mouth, but can't stand when I do you like that. All right, so Pastor Gill, he asked the question, do y'all feel like y'all are falling in love or in strong like? And so Kay said, well, she already said she loved Zach.
I love to meet some Zach. I love to meet some Zach.
So Zach said that he can see himself falling in love. I bet you won't, honey. You better be careful with them words from now on.
Lie, bro. Yeah, lie.
So he can see himself falling in love and
gave her a kiss and everything.
Yeah, he said he would do anything for her. So yeah,
bro, that's a bridge a little too far. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to get that stuff worked out. I still don't think they got this stuff worked out yet.
I don't either.
You know what I'm saying?
I think they masking it.
Yeah, they are. Pretty well, too.
So Rachel and Jose, we already know, child. Yeah, they in love, honey.
Yeah.
They had
I feel back in love with him.
So Ryan said that, Ryan always looking very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
He makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, he does, man.
It's just like he always extra moisturized. It's like he just sweating.
Man, it looks like somebody got a spotlight on you. Like they trying to interrogate you like you in a prison cell or something, the way he be looking. Oh, I told you at first he always looking, his eyes always darting back and forth like he don't want to look at nobody. I said that in the first episode.
Look, he always looking like, how when people to ask you the question, go, don't. He didn't go swallow. So Brett said it's a lot going on for her because her dog did pass and she appreciate everybody for being there for her. She said, but she is definitely hopeful. Ryan said that he's crazy about her. He always gonna say, she's like good friend.
He's trying to protect her feelings. He don't want to tell her how he really feels, and to me that's unfair to her.
Yeah. But Gil said that he is falling in love with his wife. And y'all notice how much Miracle be saying my husband, 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 my husband.
She likes saying that.
It feels good rolling off her tongue.
Leave the first lady alone. She like her pastor.
Right. Need to get one of them hats now, girl. So but he said the one thing about that, because it seems like they want the same thing in life, so they want the same thing.
Even though they go on about it, different ways, but they try to get to the same goal. In their marriage. Okay.
He said now the younger him wouldn't even tolerate that. He'd be like bye. But and that's why I say that you should get married when you're older versus when you're younger, like when you're early 20s and stuff, because you become more patient, you become more patient, more mature, and you kind of know what the end goal is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when you get married in your early 20s, man, you don't know what you're doing. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? You out there, trying to get married, and your friends living their best life, their single life, and you want to go out with them, but you can't, and you try. It's hard to get married at a young age, in my opinion. I know I couldn't do it.
Mirla said that she made the choice to love her husband. She made the choice to love that man, honey. She just be rubbing on him, just rubbing on. She's rubbing.
Man, why you got the camera way down here on my stomach, man? God, I gotta lose this woman.
He ain't gonna do it. Don't make no.
I'm gonna lose
don't even
weight.
lie to the people.
I'm for real, man. I'm dead serious.
You're gonna roll back the tape and you still gonna be sitting right there in 2022, honey, just like that. Like I used to say, what I used to say, baby?
What?
Buddha. So yeah, just embrace it.
I ain't embracing this, man.
Or just don't put it out there. Just do the work. You ain't got to say nothing. Just do the work. That's what y'all gonna say. Do the work.
I put it out there. I could be held accountable.
No, you won't, because you done put it out there before, honey. You done told me how many times.
Anyway.
Yeah, let's get back to this. So now, Bao said, as far as her, she said that
I don't know why she did this, but go ahead.
She is in strong like. Because she said she cook gourmet meals for that man. She said she clean. She said I do everything. And he won't initiate the intimacy.
That part. Okay.
And she said because for me, I really don't know how to do it, so she needs some help. So, Johnny had gave her a flower when he first came in. I think he snatched one off the table. I don't know. But, at that point, Johnny done tore up the flower. I said, he acting like Kay. He acting like Kay.
Dude had some red salad for a minute. All that flower stuff he tore up.
Baby, I guess he was saying she loves me. She loves me now. Or he said, I love her or I'm going to hurt her. He probably doing something like that. He probably saying, because it was like he zoned out. I said, he acting like Kay. He making it.
No, what it was, he was listening to all this.
Oh, yeah, he was getting mad.
He was getting angry. And cause he probably was in disbelief. He said, "Man, I can't believe she lying like this."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ryan said, "Well, it's gonna be okay. The flowers ain't."
Oh, Ryan said that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He always gotta make them side jokes on him because ain't nothing going on in his marriage, so he might as well make people laugh.
That's probably the first joke he had good timing on.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the time he was trying to joke at the time
he said that. There's a lot I want to say, but I need to say it to my wife.
Yeah.
I need to say it to my wife first.
So he gets up, walk out.
Well, first, let's see. He said, I go to the bathroom. And then somebody said, no, sit down. Let's wait. And he pops up, and then he walks, and he throws some tissue on the chair. I said, why you just throw the tissue on the chair? And the camera people looked at it like, you nasty. So, and then what else?
Yeah, so he gets out, and you know who runs behind him. Lil Jose.
Why say Lil Jose?
I'm sorry, I ain't gonna say Lil Jose. Jose runs behind him, and and Johnny is hot, which I understand because all what Bo was saying. Half of it wasn't true.
Well, they rolled them receipts. Message Shady Production. Yeah. They did their job, honey. They said, this man ain't lying. Put that in there. 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 Put that in there.
Like he was telling Jose, she want to play the victim. She want to paint in front of people. She want to paint herself as the good person, the victim, and paint him as the bad person. Which you shouldn't do that to your spouse, man. But yeah, he was hot. Then she walked out, and he was still talking to Jose.
Yeah, he must have been out there a long time because she done got a little to-go thing, and she called that Uber, and she was like, we finna go. I finna go.
Yeah. And when she got in the car, and he walked around like a little kid kicking her
out. Yes, he did. Because I think that they should have a conversation.
They need to talk.
He said that I need to talk to my wife first, but hopefully they'll have a conversation because it's just, like he was telling Jose, and Jose was like, y'all just sound like y'all just need to talk. But she was like, she is lying. Like she's sitting up there lying, talking about,
I said, we get that she's lying, but they still need to talk.
That's what he said, but I don't know why I don't feel like Bo.
Wow.
You got me calling her Bo, but I know that lady name. I don't feel like that Bow was lying. Maybe she just...
She don't cook for him?
Do we know for sure?
Yeah, well, they wrote the receipts. They
dried up meat.
Yeah. That's probably see DoorDash go to that part more than...
And then she came over his house one time.
Yeah, he cooked for her. So I'm trying to figure out where she get this from.
I thought she had cooked one time because she was bending over with the lasagna.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Johnny said that she cooked on it once.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, and clean the house and all
trying to think where you cooking them gourmet meals at, child.
Yeah, you got somebody else named Johnny you cooking for.
So anyway, you guys, so this was a very good episode of. Despite what y'all think, we don't always want drama. We just want something that's very entertaining. And so this was entertaining. I enjoyed it. So I enjoyed all the love and stuff like that. But I do know that we're gonna see some upcoming stuff that they already showed us.
And yes, every time Kay gets on camera, we will be scared. Cause we're gonna be waiting for that blood.
Until they show that part. We're gonna be calling 911, so they might as well just get used to us calling them, honey, until this woman come on.
They gonna pull us on the block.
They're gonna send the cops out here. I'm gonna say she ain't here. Go to Texas. That's what she is. She scared me. So anyway, all right, you guys. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you, and
always put God first.
And we will see you guys on the next video. Deuces.